He walked away from the comfort of Europe, leaving behind stability to gamble everything in Burkina Faso. Not because it was easy, but he saw a nation that was rising, fueled by a vision President Ibrahim Traore. From the red dust of Ouagadougou, he built a Let's Go company that doesn't just assemble electric cars but shocks the world into realizing that Africa will not be a spectator in the clean energy revolution.
Thank you first of all for being here. So my story, my background. So I've done my high school degrees and all my studies here until I got my diploma. And the thing is, I wanted to learn more about what's going on abroad because, you know, there is the media, there is the TV. So I wanted better opportunity, better studies. So I chose Turkey as a country because I've learned that it's a growing country. So this is where everything started. So being there, I've learned a lot of things, mostly through the language. And I've met people and I saw a little bit how things move there, right? So this is basically what actually inspired me to actually take what is done there and it's successful and add a little bit and of the context of my country and develop it and make it better. So after my bachelor degree in Turkey, I've decided to come to Burkina and see if there is a possibility for me to really do something and invest back in the country. And this came from a click for me because, you know, to do business, come back and do business is not that easy. But what really inspired me as well is the leadership that came onto power, right? So I found an opportunity and I told myself, yeah, this is encouraging. This is giving me hope for me to be able to come back. Yeah, so that's a bit it.
Having seen a lot of electric cars circulating on the streets of Ouagadougou, I was already curious to know the brain behind everything.
All right, so Let's Go is not new as a concept of a car hailing company. You have Uber, you have Eat, you have InDrive, you have so many companies that goes onto the same way, right? But Let's Go is more of a solution that we've brought to actually make things easier for the population of Burkina. It's true, it's easy to have cars and maybe create an account in Uber to be able to use it in the country. But there is also the challenges, right? There is the fuel price, there is a lot of things. So Let's Go came from a solution to be the first company that is fully powered by electric cars. So this is actually the click that came into us because to have a car hailing company is not it. You need also to make it affordable. So that's the solution, the transportation solution that we've brought to Burkina. So it's the solution to make it easier for people to be able to go anywhere they want based on electric cars, because for us, electricity, when it comes to solar, is a cheap solution for us. So we can also make it cheaper for the population to have a ride.
After a long conversation with Mr. Patrick, he decided to tell me why he relocated to Burkina Faso.
What really inspired me first is leadership, right? Yeah, I was skeptical in the beginning, right? Because for sure there is challenges. Because being there, we've also been brainwashed, I would say, because we've seen also the media saying that, oh, we have cope, it's true, it's our country. We have people talking to us, but it's the leadership that's encouraging young entrepreneurs and young people with young ideas to come to invest. So this is the first thing that inspired me, and I wanted also to make it better for this generation and for the upcoming generation. The electric cars manufacture is it has started. The idea started a long time ago, right? With a man named Kader Bougma. So he's the one doing the cars, and it started a long time ago. But the idea really took place since Ibrahim Traore came. So actually, the manufacture is quite done. They will be opening soon, and yeah, that's really it. Um, it was really inspiring because we were limited in the brain. We didn't know it was possible, because yeah, we have car that we import, but what is it? What is it really to have a car, right? What is a car? So for a long time, we thought that it was impossible for us to have electric cars or a car manufacturer company. So the people really appreciated it. They were surprised at first, and they were like, "Wow, this is actually amazing. We can do it." So yeah, they took it good.
As far as I know, every business has challenges here and there, but I was already curious to know, where does Mr. Patrick get the funding from?
I have investors, I have private people that are very close to me that I thank from your channel. So yeah, it's from the government we got support mostly in the authorizations and the paperwork, right? Because we've established something that will take time for us to be really building a solution, a sustainable and long-term solution. So they're supporting us in that way. And for the international things, now we've not been approached by international people because there is still the stereotype that it's risky to invest in Burkina and so on. So maybe that's why they've not yet. Take for example, the cars I use for Let's Go is $10,000, right? I would say, or maybe a little bit more, right? In terms of money. So it's not given to anyone to have a car. That's what I want to tell you. It's not really, I wouldn't say it's affordable for the Burkinabe that struggles every day. But there are solutions with the banks for leasing. There are many solutions that comes onto it to favorize that side. That's why Let's Go is born as well, because not everyone can have a car, but everyone can also move in a car, in a good car, in an electric car. So that's why Let's Go is born, to actually make it affordable for the people to use the car instead of, yeah.
When it comes to the market, this is where the challenge always comes from.
The market is really responding good, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's comfortable,
You're making dollars.
Yeah, business have been good, I would say, yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I've told you, I started with 12 cars, right, when I started, and now we've about 30 cars in the parking, right? So the demand is huge. Yeah, the demand is huge, but we're working into it for everyone to be able to have vision.
Exactly. Why did you choose electric cars, especially instead of fuel-powered cars?
All right, as I told you, it's more about energy, right? We don't have fuel. We're a closed land country. We don't have access to the sea. We don't have fuel as other countries. So it comes a little bit expensive. Yeah.
Landlocked country.
Yeah, landlocked country. So the fact is that we have to buy fuel imported, so we have a double charge on the fuel cars, right? So the government as well try to do its best to reduce the price, but it's not really easy. So Let's Go came, and the solution of electric vehicles is because we have the sun in abundance, right? We have the sun in abundance, so it's easier for us to install solar panels solutions, to be able to buy so the cost of energy is low at that time, and it's also cheaper for us to be able to run the business. Yeah, and by the way, we have a factory that does solar panel, right, and iron. So all the solutions are here already. We have the car, we have the solar panel, we have everything produced locally. So it's a circle that makes it easier for us to run the business, and easier for us as well to make it cheaper for the people.
Where do you see your company in the next 5 to 10 years?
To be honest with you, I see it as big as Uber. That's the target, but more, right? I target the best car hailing company that I will export everywhere in Africa first, and in other country by God's grace. And the goal as well is to make to Burkina the center of all African countries in terms of air transportation. Yeah, it's going to be an airline. Thank you, thanks.
My name is Kade Kabore. I'm from the Burkina Faso nationality. I got a chance to study abroad in Turkey mostly, where I studied computer science. I got my bachelor degree, my master degree, and I'm currently in the PhD program. And it's an honor to be one of the developers of this kind of system because it really honor my country and it really shows what I've learned abroad. It's something I'm learning too.
So, what are those challenges that you faced as a developer in this area?
Okay. As a developer in this area, we face a lot of challenges because, as we see, for example, in our country, if I take particular this project we are working on, we don't have the same infrastructures as abroad, as we see. For example, I will take, for example, on the technical side, the resources, for example, abroad they have some local data centers that we can rent. That will make the system much faster because it's locally served locally. But in our case, sometimes we have to rent some servers abroad, for example, in European Union on abroad, which makes, for example, the latency a little bit slow. And even, for example, we are using, as a developer, we are not creating everything from scratch. We have to use some existing resources. For example, I'll say that we are using Google Maps, for example, to make the calculation and guide the drivers. A lot of places are not identified. It makes it a little bit difficult for us to make good calculation, which can, for example, affect the price and also the guiding, which the business we are in, for instance.
So, how does it feel when you see the cars that you guys have developed and they're being sold out there in the market? How do you feel you as a developer,
Well, when you see it for the first time, it's like a dream, because it's like when I mean, at school you do some homework, you see it, but you don't really see it in the reality. When you see something you have built, you being part of the building. Well, I'm not the only one, yes, we have a team, and you see it really. I mean, it's like a dream, You see, like, well, all this work is paying off, and it makes you feel proud, makes you feel honored, and it really encourages you to do more because the more you do, and the more you see the progress of the system you spend your time building. Well, on one side, I will send a message to all these young people who have not started. I will say, well, currently the world is progressing really fast, and this field of artificial intelligence, robotics, computer science is really progressing. And I really encourage people to put a lot of effort in learning. I mean, if you have time and also if you see the career, really try because it's not that hard as people think. It's really easier than, I'm pretty sure, than normal science. But there are good opportunities. And the way I see Africa in the next 10 years, we need this kind of expertise. Yeah. And also to those we have studied abroad, I can also tell them to make the effort to come work. Yes, because as I'm here, I see that there's a lot of needs. I mean, there are people you have to fight, but here there's no fight because they don't have the resources. And when you come, you can really contribute a lot. Yeah, and I encourage them to come and give what they can do to help the continent and also the country progress. That's my final mission to everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your kind message.
You're welcome.
First of all, I will tell them that they're welcome. They shouldn't be afraid to come and discover. Burkina Faso is the promised land, I will tell you, because right now there is a lot of opportunities. The fact that we're not that developed in terms of things makes it a good thing to come and invest in these sectors that can actually bring you money back. Because I know it might not be easy for people to risk it, to go to a land that they don't know, an unknown place, but they should come and see with their own eyes that things are moving. Things are moving, and through you, they should feel free to contact us to come. We'll be really happy to show them how the country is moving fast forward. Yeah.
I know you have a team. How many workers do you have?
Currently, I have about 36.
36?
Yes,
So
including the drivers.
All the 36.
That's what I've said. It's a good business. I mean, yeah, we're trying. I have 36. I have about 28 drivers,
Wow.
and yeah, eight management team.
So
Yeah.
when it comes to getting jobs, do you enroll them, or how is it? Do you advertise, or?
No. People come and like I have a pile of documents. People are looking for jobs, right? So this is why we keep I mean employing people to be able to give them also opportunities, right? Yeah, drivers and logistics people. So yeah.
Do you also train? Do
Yeah, we
trainings?
have a training center that actually form them within the range of our work. When it comes to the cars, the application, everything, we have a team that's, and they're not included. Sorry, it's another place that does the
So,
training.
okay. So apart from the training and giving them jobs, which other activities do you offer as Let's Go? Do you also do like charity, back to the government, to give back to the community, or?
Yes, we have an association, not an association, like a type of NGO that
Charity?
we a charity to be able to help also women, because it's not only to make money. We have to give back to be able to be able to build also the country. So we have programs that goes when it comes, for example, to delivery. We have a delivery system that we will be establishing soon, and it will be also with electric motorbikes, right? And it will be mostly women, because I know you've seen a lot of women. So yeah, for example, the women that have been affected by the terrorism and also that lost their homes, yeah, we're planning to take them as workers for that as well, to clean the vehicles, because it's true to give back, but you should be able to make them also earn their livings. They should be able to work and see that they're doing something, just not giving them that they're begging or something. Yeah. So we have all this program all through, all going.
You teach them how to fish?
Yeah, we teach them how to fish. It's much more important. And also, by the way, for example, for the delivery thing, we have not the ranch, the people, the women that does agriculture, like small agriculture. So we buy the products for them, we clean it to be able to deliver. So it's a whole chain. Even chicken, the people that have farms, milk, everything. So we buy it for these who don't have big companies, right? Big companies, but just the small ones. They're the ones supplying us, and yeah, we keep the thing running.
So basically, this comes to the end of our video. This is a roundup, guys. Hope you have learned one or two things about this inspiring story from our very own Mr. Patrick. Feel free to let us know in the comment section what you think about today's video and give your opinions. And if you are out there and you're willing to come to invest in Burkina Faso, the doors are open. And to make it more easy, the government has made visa free for all Africans, so you can come to the country, invest, come and visit Burkina Faso. Is all for free. Just pack your bags. Yeah, so I'm going to leave the link, all the contact details of Mr. Patrick. If you want anything for inquiries, you can hit them up. Yeah, so subscribe, like, and share. See you all in our next video. I love you guys. Bye.